guys, Plasticon here. I'm going to do a collection video for you guys because I know you guys want to see this. Anyhow, I'm going to be doing a handheld, so you're going to have to excuse a little bit of the shaky cam. I'm going to light everything a little different so that way you guys can see what's going on. That way I don't have any dark shells for you guys to try to be like, what exactly is that? So, I'm going to do this for you, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I haven't done one of these. Probably a lot of you guys want to see this kind of thing, so yeah, I'm going to get on to that right now. Here we go, guys. Here is shelf number 1. Show you guys some stuff that I actually collect. I do have a lot of stuff. Yes, I do have Wonder Woman stuff. That is my girlfriend's. I have a Seculus Crumb, this little guy. Kind of hard to find really nowadays. It's not like you can really find those guys like in your local toy stores like you could a few years ago. Got quite a few games in here. I do play Wii. I do have a GameCube. I as well have PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3. I have quite a few games. I really do play these things. Got quite a few actually in those little cases right there. Moving on over here, this is some of my strategy guides. I have a few strategy guides here. Those are the little statuettes from the collector's edition of Lord of the Rings. It's a little castle thing that I got years ago. I also have a few little pewter dragon things. This guy flip over. I believe that's from the Imaginext set. The little guy there is. And same with the little wolf. It does show you my little dragons I got there. I do like dragons. I do have those. Down here's a paperback version of Jurassic Park I've had ever since high school. It's an awesome book. If you guys haven't read it, you should. Quite a few of my games. Yes, I do have the original Nintendo, and I do have N64. Underneath there, I got a World of Warcraft calendar. This one here is my StarCraft one. Sorry about the dust. Happens whenever everything's down on the very bottom around here. Quite a few Frankenweenie cards. Those right there belong to my girlfriend's son. Might as well call him my son because he pretty much is. This right here is part of the Gigazord set they actually released. That was a Toys R Us exclusive. Very, very, very awesome bots. I will be getting around to actually reviewing these. These belong to my girlfriend's son. Kid really takes care of his stuff. He loves it. Same with these. That is one from the Power Rangers Space series back there. Very, very, very cool. Really do like these Megazords. They're really neat. They did a lot of engineering so that way they can actually swap out parts. Pretty cool set. Highly recommended if you guys do not have it. Moving on over here, this is my girlfriend's shelf. She's got a lot of Wonder Woman stuff. She really does like her Wonder Woman things. This little thing here I picked up at a con last year for. That thing was really difficult actually to find. It was like, I don't know, I don't know what it is with the Wonder Woman one, but it's pretty obscure. As for this, it's a little Hot Wheel car. She actually has 2 of this one here. This is a Hot Wheel Wonder Woman car. I ran across a second one when I went to a con and got it for like pretty cheap, so I went and picked it up, and she actually has one at her job. Sits on her desk. She plays with it all the time. At least that's what she tells me she does. But anyway, she's got a lunchbox back there. It's a tin lunchbox, pretty cool. And moving on up here, this is one of my shells. Her Wonder Woman doll is actually here because it has no place to fit right now at the moment. Shows you my Spider-Man puzzle I haven't put together yet. You move to one side and move to the other, and see it moves. The actual puzzle does that too, which is pretty cool. You got I can't remember what line those little guys were from. Those things are really neat. Trying to remember what the heck they were called. Anyhow, there's a Galoob Batmobile from the 90s, from the Batman animated series. Some World of Warcraft stuff. I used to play World of Warcraft like hardcore. I got out of it though because it's just the game got too easy. And I've got a Wolfman there, along with my vintage dragon from years ago. I've had that dragon in like, I had this Lego dragon for I don't know how long. I don't know if you guys know about these little guys, but they actually have like opening mouths, tail moves. It's actually really, really neat. The only thing it doesn't move is his legs, which I kind of wish they could have done, but with the design, I can see why not. Got my candy jar here. It's got some 3D models on because I didn't know really what else to do. Got a Voltron hanging out back here. I did buy the 4-film collector series because I wanted to get them all. I do know that the animated one that's on that is not the greatest. Got a Michelangelo back here. That's an authentic one from the 90s. And a few of the newer ones in here. I do plan on getting some of the other ones, but I haven't gotten a chance to get around to actually getting them. That's a Raphael in a spacesuit. Yes, he did have a spacesuit. I know it's missing a lot of parts. It's supposed to have like a little bubble on it and some kind of hose thing that comes out of his chest. Kind of cool. There is a vintage book from the 90s. And I do have the Utopia, Avengers and X-Men. Pretty cool book. It's not too bad. Charizard. Yes. One of the coolest Batmans of war. You guys know where this is from. And some more figures I got for, these are actually supposed to be kind of like Hero Clicks, but they're a little different considering they're for World of Warcraft. Then I've got a Batman. It's the collector's edition with the Legacy. It's got Gordon and him in his prototype suit, which is kind of cool. Well, it's kind of hard to see. I'm not planning on unboxing it or doing like a review of it, but anyhow, let's move all the way up here. Yes, up here, way up here. There is my God Genrai. Got some Duocons hanging out here. Yes, I know I haven't gotten around to reviewing those yet. My Piranacon, of course. The Jetfire standing right next to him. Love that Jetfire. I actually got a really good deal on him. The only thing he's missing is his gun clip. Love that guy. Moving on over to here, we got Pretenders Bumblebee. I just like to call him Fatty Bumblebee because he's really looks like he's got a gut sticking out. Then we got Runabuck and Runabout, and my knockoff Star Saber back there because I don't have the money right now to afford the original, but he's actually not too bad quality. I'll get around to actually reviewing him one time. Star Wars collector's pins. That actually came from Epcot Center. And let's move over here to my At Walker. My girlfriend calls him Fred. Yes, he's huge. I might get around to doing an actual review of this guy sometime for you guys. He's really, really, really awesome though. It is the reissue, the opening back. It's got a speeder bike on the inside. I got quite a few troops on the inside of it as well. And I've got Beast Hunters, Bumblebee, and Wheeljack. I also have Smokescreen. Haven't unboxed him yet. This is a print that I got at a con 2 years ago of Optimus Prime. It's pretty cool. Really do like it. Now let's go across this shelf here. Here is all my Generation 1 Seekers. I do love my Seekers. I had to get these guys. I just recently got him in the mail and him in the mail. I do know I'm missing the landing gear portions for 3 of them, I believe. I think it was 3 of them that are missing them. I'll have to get around and get those. There's my custom I did of Magnus. I did do it so he actually does have a chrome chest. So it is the more rare custom. Really do like that thing. It's pretty awesome how he actually turned out. He turned out better than I thought he was going to. And moving on across here, we got Insecticons with Birdbeak hanging out there. He's the only part of Monstructor. By the way, if you haven't seen my Monstructor knockoff review, you should go back there and check it out. It's pretty cool. But anyhow, got Cup and Hot Rod. Then I got an oversized 6-builder back here. It's kind of hard to see because it's shadowed. I will get around to actually reviewing that big guy sometime soon. Moving down here, Dinobots. Got 2 of them just chilling there. Galvatron. Gotta love Galvatron. Who doesn't like this guy? Seriously, I don't care if he was a silly gun and make noises. I mean, he was awesome. Then we got a few more bots back here. Got my Sound Blaster, my Perceptor. I do know for a fact, yes, that is the knockoff double dealer. I don't actually have a real double dealer yet. I will eventually get one, but he's actually not too bad. He is the same size as the original, so it's pretty cool. My Grimlock! Who doesn't love Grimlock? I mean, who doesn't love the face of that little dino? Anyhow, I got Rumble, or some people want to call him Frenzy. Quick Mix. Yes, I do know those aren't his real target masters. Those are 2 little Power Core guys, but you know what? Power Core guys work just as well because I don't actually have his other things. Got my Yoda hanging out here. My little Yoda bust. That is a blueprint schematic Star Wars thing for the Rebel Alliance under there. Underneath that is a Lego Visual Collection Dictionary of Star Wars stuff. Speaking of Star Wars, I got some books here. A few. I do have a strategy guide in here as well. Sticker collections. Get a look, sticker collections. And I also have a couple more novels back there that are Star Wars. I really do like Star Wars. We got Blaster. You guys probably seen him in my new intro that I put up. He's pretty cool. It's not too bad. And we've got this, more Dinobots. I will get around to doing a review of this guy sometime soon, as soon as I get his guns. It's the only thing he's missing. Did repro label him just recently. And some of my little beast guys I got. Yes, I do know that's a knockoff little dude right there. But these guys are kind of cool. I only have 5 of them. I don't have very many. So. Anyhow, let's move on to the shelf that everybody's probably been trying to eyeball this entire time. Yes. My Generation 1 Autobot shelf. It's almost complete. I do have a few Decepticons on there, but not many. But anyhow, let you guys get a good look at this shelf. You guys can probably name over half of everything that's up here. It's really, really, really awesome. That is a Diaclone pre-rub prime back there, by the way. That was the one that they released before the rub signs. It does have a full extension catapult, and those are metal plates that are in the trailer. That's one of my prized collection pieces. And for you guys that seen the intro to my vlog, he's not actually broke. I have 2 of him. I have a custom I'm going to be doing pretty soon of that guy. A G2 custom. Anyhow, just showing you guys some of the cool stuff I've got on this shelf. Anyhow, we're going to switch off and we're going to go over to the next shelving unit. I has Wii. I has GameCube. Yes, I know. Kinda dusty. Like I said, this is bottom shelf stuff. And moving over here, look, Nintendo 64. PS2. Yes, this is a slimline version of the NES. Pretty cool. It's not too bad. Actually, it's supposed to have like little wireless controllers. I didn't actually pick them up. I'm probably gonna have to get on eBay now to find them because they're pretty rare. Moving up, look. Yes, you guys know I did a review of this thing. I had to keep it. It was pretty cool. I do have a bit of Mech Tech Weapons because I did keep every one of my bees, my bumblebees. So I know I need to dust. It's insane. But anyhow, let's move over to here. Bam! Yes, I have some awesome movies. I do love movies. Really into that. Yes, I do watch old school westerns. Why not? Who doesn't? If you don't like old school stuff, then what the heck? Why are you even watching Transformers? Anyhow, really, really, really awesome. I have not unboxed him yet. I just like the way he's packaged. He's just a really cool bot. And I got a Cyclonus just chilling up here. Yes, I have both versions of him, by the way. And some more PS3 stuff. Of course, it's War for Cybertron. Anyhow, moving on up here. Yes, like I said, I used to play this game hardcore. That's the last expansion I purchased. Quit playing it. And I got this little IG-88 guy. And then we have Artillotron sitting on top of my record player. Artillotron actually has all the bots on the inside. This belongs to my girlfriend's son. He plays with this thing adamantly. But yeah, I just thought I'd open it up to show you. Can't quite get it to pop open. Oh, there we go. Woo! See, like I said, they all store on the inside. Pretty neat. I'll get around to actually reviewing this thing sometime soon. Anyhow, there's the crazy colored Skywarp that a lot of people avoid. Had to get it because it's Skywarp. And here's my Masterpiece Prime. Chilling up here. With Spike. I think Spike would get stepped on being down there. Anyhow, some of my bumblebees I've got. That is a collection edition back there. Never been opened. I really don't want to open it. There's my Battle Bot Bumblebee Rampage Rage suit. PR still cracks me up with that video. I go back and watch it every now and then. It's hilarious. And moving up further, oh my god, it's real! Yes, I do have that, and it does do the Monomonaut song. It's the only reason why I have it. It's hilarious. Got my collection edition Lord of the Rings, and then you move over here. I do have all the books. My R2s. Yes, it's a beat up R2. I love that R2. I've had that thing since I was a kid. It's gotten a lot of love. And this thing here, that used to have a sucker in it and be like filled up with powder. That's actually a candy container. It's pretty cool. And then we got my Rebel Transport that everybody sees in the background all the time. That thing's pretty neat. But anyhow, let's move on, shall we? Moving on! More movies! Lots of movies. Come on, I'm a film buff. What do you expect? Anyhow. Yes, that is Armada Prime's trailer. I know he's not attached because he's on a different shelf because he's holding Minicons. And a ginormous Stormtrooper alarm clock. Yes, that works. It's great. I love that thing. Moving on up, got the collector version of the Resident Evil. It's for the Wii. It's got a magnum and a knife. Your controllers snap into. It's pretty cool. Came with the game. Moving on up. Woo! Look at what we got here. This is a gumball dispenser. And it makes noise. Next to my Bruticus. Had to move him. Girlfriend's son knocked him over the other day, and I was like, oops. Happens. Got a McFarlane dragon just chilling out here. Really, really, really detailed dragons. I probably should do a review of those things. Those things are really neat. And moving on, Primus. Doesn't like the Primus. And, wow, look at what we have here. Well, if it isn't Red Alert. And yes, that's a Dumbo in the background with a plush version of Wonder Woman. Sorry, brain's not working today. Moving on up, Blacktron, one of the coolest LEGO series ever released. If you are a LEGO fanatic, that is the most awesome thing in the world. Got a Creo Prime. Sideswipe, just chilling on top of him. My knockoff version of Dreadwing. Really, really, really cool. Which formed Darkwing. Really do want to get the originals though. Those things are not the greatest. That's why I haven't done a review of them, because they're kind of flimsy. I really don't like the plastic. Plastic's pretty rubbery. And then we got the Prime that was Movieverse. I know, it was in my video where I released I was going to be selling it. Well, I changed my mind on it because I traded a lot of stuff, and I was like, you know what, I don't feel like trading this thing off. I'll just keep him. And behind there is the Pez Lord of the Rings set. Never been opened. Kind of probably should open it and get the Pez out of it so it doesn't ruin anything. Anyhow, Fantasia. It doesn't like Fantasia. Some more stuff. Yes, that's Rocko's Modern Life. Awesome stuff. Moving on up to the very top. That is a Boba Fett helmet. Yes, I put a light in there because it's really, really, really cool how it lights it up at night. And I've got Sunstreaker. Such a cool vehicle. I really did like this thing. I'm also a big Sunstreaker fan. Anyhow, let's move on. Just had to show you guys this thing really quick. Yes, it is a gun, and it's a Prime, and it's cool, and I don't care if it shoots only one little Nerf bullet at a time. It's really neat. Anyhow, got my Power Dive still boxed next to Megatron still boxed. I maybe have to open those guys. Haven't gotten around to that. Moving on. I'm going to show you guys my other stuff I got going on here. That has never been opened. I haven't gotten around to actually building these yet, mainly because I'm just out of room. Plus we're expecting a kid here pretty soon, so yes, I'm going to be a daddy ×2 here soon. So very, very cool. This thing is opened. I have unboxed it, built it. It's all sitting in a crate with the rest of my Legos. So really, really cool. Highly recommend it if you guys don't have it. Got a Charizard just chilling there. He's a plushie. Got our Prime. Our Goldbug. Of course, I'm a Bumblebee fan. Get over it. And RC. And moving on up here, got some more Bot Shot stuff. Do like these. I did have to get this because it's a Stunticons, guys. Come on, who doesn't like that? And moving down, more Star Wars stuff. That is actually an empty box. It has been built. It's kind of cool though, because it's like the only older box they have from like when they're very first released. So it's pretty neat. Do you like it? Moving across, got another Bumblebee. Another Bumblebee. Yes, he's first edition, never been opened. And I have yet to even play with that thing. Been debating on whether I should get a second one or not. Show you guys my awesome rock out poster of Star Wars. I mean, who doesn't like that? Then moving on over here to my other cool Star Wars poster. This is pretty much everything that's happened in Star Wars on one entire thing, and yeah, it's pretty insane. Do love it. Moving down to my Generation 1 stuff. You guys probably seen me show you guys these commemorative editions. There's my Jazz that I did a review on. And let's move on up to other stuff I got on my wall. Do have a Ratchet, Cliff Jumper, Swerve, Shadow Strike Bumblebee, a wheelie. Moving down here, Pterodime, a little bit of Hot Shot, and come down here, my first edition Starscream. I got chilling out right down here, and moving back up. Yes, I have a Viacon mint box, and I also have Knockout mint box. Let's move all the way down. Show you guys a few other things I got going on down here. This is a knockoff version of Six-Wing that I'm going to be customizing into the Decepticon version. It's actually going to be an oversized, so it should be fairly interesting when I do the custom. This is my KO version of Ruination, which is supposed to be the Japanese release. Moving on over here, here's my knockoff version of the Predaking. This is the second version I have. I actually have two of this guy. So this one here is actually going to get a G1 paint job. That is a knockoff 6-train back there. It's not the greatest in the world because all the bots don't really transform. So it kind of bites. Moving on. Woo! Look at what we got here. Yes, I've done a review of this thing. This thing is awesome. You should buy it. Buy it now. Anyhow, moving on. Show you guys some of the other stuff I got on my shelf. That is animated. Only animated figure I have. But it had to be locked down. I do want to get the Magnus, but I haven't gotten around to buying him yet. Anyhow, Game Boy stuff. Yes, I do love my Game Boy. Moving on. If you guys have been following me on Facebook, you've probably seen me take photos of this big cluster of craziness. These are some knockoff trucks that I'm going to be doing a review here soon of. You guys will really enjoy these things. They're combiners, they turn into robots, turn into trucks. Really, really cool set, actually. Moving on. There's the stars of the show. Well, my size comparison. B back there, obviously flailing his arms up in the air. Moving on to my shelf of customization stuff. Reason why I haven't done the G2 Computron yet is because I still need some more parts for him. I do have a Magnus there that is going to be customized into a G2 version pretty soon. And for the record, it was already a broken one, guys. See the Mirage? See you? See Mirage? Poor little guy. He'll get some love pretty soon. And that is a extra red alert I have. Really do like that thing. Big fan of that mold, by the way. Moving on. Seekers! Yes, every single solitary Seeker there is. I have them all, except for Acid Storm. Could not find him anywhere. And I really don't want to pay an inflated price for one. But there he is. There they are. Don't care, I still like this triple changer. Anyhow, moving on. Here's some Energon figures I have. Really, really, really cool. Just sad that he's so massive he takes up over half my shelf, so I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I can't like really display him the way I want to. Moving on to, yes, I do have some Beast Machines. That is a video card back there, it's chilling. And that is the San Diego Comic-Con Clip Jumper, never been opened. Really, really, really cool. Starscream and BB hanging out here, which I think is kind of funny because that's Starscream also. Moving on. Some more stuff I have. Yes, that is the Generations Jetfire. And Vector Prime with some Kabaya weapon kits I got attached to them. Do have Bludgeon just chilling back there at the very back. Can't never remember that one's name, but I bought him for like $5. I had to get him. Anyway, moving on. Lots of Generation. I like Wheelie. But anyhow, really, really, really cool. Yes, I do know that's an Energon figure way in the very back. But it's the only definitive looking Ironhide, I think, for this collection at the moment, until I eventually get the rest of them. But I'm more focused on my Generation 1 and Generation 2 at the moment. Moving on. More Generation figures. Yes, I have a lot of them. And guess what? Full of Cybertron! Yes, full of Cybertron stuff. Really do dig them. I do like this line. There's a lot of people complaining about this line, and I think it's actually a line that's getting it right for once. But I'm kind of curious to see where Hasbro's going here in the near future. Moving on. Kind of a hodgepodge on this one. That is an RID landfill back there. Very, very, very cool. Do like my Speed Planet stuff. I just love these things because of the translucent wheels. Anyhow, Armada. Yes, I have some Armada. I know that's Cybertron right there. I don't have a place for him, but he does have a sword and shield. That's why I don't have him displayed with the trailer. There's Jetfire. Yes, I know most people are like, why don't you combine the two? I did have them combined for a while, but I just don't have room on my shelf at the moment. Demolisher and Skywarp just chilling back there as well. Moving up, here is my Generation 1 Combiners. Devastator. Bruticus just chilling back there. You guys don't know who these guys are. Where have you been? He is awesome. I love that little Legends Megs. Really, really cool. Moving on to my Victory Series stuff. I do know, yes, this is a knockoff version, but it's very, very high quality. It actually has fully posable everything. All the trailer hitches work. Everything works on that thing. It's very cool. This in here is probably the saddest one of the lot, though, because these two on the bottom do not transform, but the rest of it does. And his chest piece doesn't really like to transform very well, but that's Six Wing. There is my awesome 6 Turbo. There is my 6 Builder. Landcross. Raiden. If anybody has like been really close to me and know, this guy I've been after probably longer than any Transformer, and I finally got one. So happy to have that thing. I also have a KO version of Lio Kaiser back there. It's really, really cool. And my KO Dino King, aka Monstructor. You guys have probably seen a review of. Moving on! Bam! G2 all up in your face! These are my 2 customs. Absolutely love those things. Yes, I do have G2 Legends Megatron. Really, really cool. And we've got our fully constructed Bruticus back there, along with Superion. When I bought Superion, back here you can tell, Like gold. Yeah, the original one had GPS syndrome, so I just repainted G1 and said, bam, there we go. Now I got one I can play with and I don't have to worry about it blowing up my hands. Moving on! Power core! Yes, I have the entire release of these in the United States. I have the entire line. I have all of the little bitty bots that comes with, but I got them packed away in my handy dandy containers down here. These. Oh, books. My two collectors guys I actually got into. And those are some Transformer comics kind of switched in there for now. Anyhow, moving back up here. Let's move all the way up here. Here's our Fall Cybertron discs. It's a Prime back there, and Starscream. Lots of Fall Cybertron. These guys are not Fall Cybertron though. These are Intergenre Cybertron. I can't remember either one. Which one those two came from. And here's some more Legends. Really like my Legends. I just like smaller bots. Think they're pretty cool. Do have a Kickback chilling out back there. That is a Armada Thrust. Yes, I know, one of the worst ones in the inventory. I just like his jet mode's really cool, and the whole idea is Minicon just plugs into the back. Moving up, GoBots! Yes, I like GoBots. This is primarily my Prime shelf, though. I have almost everything from the line. I'm working on trying to get a Jet Viacon. I need to get one of those as well. But I'm really into that line. I just like it. By the way, for the record, Wheeljack has always been my favorite. It's obvious. Anyhow, moving on up here. Here's some Machine Wars for ya. Love my Machine Wars. I know this is not Machine Wars, but this is Japanese, and it is like the same transformation as the Machine Wars. I love these flip jets. They're just really cool. I like the simplicity and the engineering behind it. My Power Core Dinobots! Oh, and if you're checking out back there, that is my Micromaster City line. I will be doing a review of everything when I get to it. And here's a hodgepodge of RID and Generation 2 Spy Changers, aka GoBots. I love this line. This line is one of my favorite. I almost have the whole thing complete, and I'm really trying to get the rest of them. I really do enjoy those. Moving on, let's check out some Generation 2. Yes, that is a G2 Prime. He has the expansion kit that you can buy for him. I did buy that set, and I don't care what anybody says, it's not bad. I'll end up doing a review and telling you how to fix some of the problems. There's my Trailbreaker just chilling back there. And Megs. Gotta love the Megs. Laser rods. Mini-bots. And some Seeker Jets from Generation 2. Also known as Cyber Jets. Moving on. This is an oversized version of Six Wing. This one here actually fully transforms. Really like it. There is one of my coolest things in my inventory. He does not have anything wrong with this gold plastic. I am so happy about that. Really awesome jet. I love my Predators. I do have a couple more Predators kind of chilling back there too. Moving on. Accelerators. And a Sparkbot. Got the entire line. Do like these little guys. And my G2 Computron! Next to my G2 Superion! And my G2... Or, sorry, not G2, sorry. G1 Superion. G1 Defensor. This is a KO version of my 6 Turbo. Really do like it. Moving over to Wham! Yes, Rocket Base. That is Countdown. That is awesome. It is complete. Oh, obviously. Got to love the side swipe. But moving on to more lots more. There is RID Ruination, aka Bruticus, next to a KO version of Menacor, KO version of Devastator. This one here, funny thing is from the 80s. This is an 80s knockoff of him. He does have diecast. It's very cool. And a oversized Micromaster. It's supposed to be like a missile launcher. He's really cool. Looking back there, yes, I do have Omega. I do have my Metroplex. Next to one of the coolest things in my entire collection, my G1 Trypticon. Next to a, I would say he's more in scale type of Megs. The only thing is I really wish it didn't have the silly missile launching gimmick, but he's not bad. He's actually kind of cool. Because Megatron rules, guys. Anyhow, moving on to my Diaplex. Ooh. Yes, this is my custom Diaplex. This thing is so awesome. I am so proud of this thing. It is one of my favorite bots in my entire inventory. And moving back here at my E-High Guardian bot. Yes, I will get around to reviewing that sometime soon. Moving on. Bam! Creo! There's a lot of Creo. Here's my Autobots. Here's my Decepticons. Oh, and if you're wondering, there's the second set I was talking about. I have stickered this one up. I will be doing a Redux review because these guys are... I did these guys up more in G2, so they look more G2-ish versus the Generation 1. So yes, I did pull the G1 labels off of them. So they're pretty cool. My mint in box Cyberjet Skyjack. Thought about opening them. Check out how much toys were back in the day, guys, at KB! Woo! I love that. Anyhow, this is my stage. I normally do a lot of my... say my introduction stuff comes off of this. Pretty cool. You guys always see it in the background. My MP01, because he approves. Moving on. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to see here, but this is a schematic of the Blockade Runner from Star Wars. This, you guys ever want to see what Hoth Rebel base is supposed to look like? Well, there you go. Moving on. Yes, I do have a GDO Brawl. Here's a breakdown. Woo! Got a little breakdown. And moving on. Bam. Here we go. Some more of my Prime stuff. That is Arachnid back there because she's sneaky. I do have her, unfortunately. Everybody's like, I don't own her. Well, you know what? I'm going to just come out of the woods and say, I own her, okay? Don't care. And two more of my latest additions. But anyhow, I'm going to kind of back up here and let you guys see. That is my workstation. That's how I normally get my reviews done. I normally have one camera set up from one side and one on the other. And let you guys know I will be doing more stuff. Anyhow, that's been this collection video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a tour of what I've been doing and how busy I've been. A lot of this collection kind of came out of nowhere as of recently. But anyhow, I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing how awesome some of this stuff is and what I'm into. But anyhow, please like, share, subscribe! Remember guys, I'm giving away for every 50 or 5. That's right. Anyway, every 50 subs. Remember, I'm giving out a Viacon. But anyhow, this has been Plasticon. And this has been a collection video! And this is me, signing off. Peace out, you guys!